believe that you are what you do, right? So if you've had a past, we believe that you can work through that and become a better version of yourself. So we believe that people can become a better version of themselves if they want to, and that change is possible. And by your choices in life, that's going to affect the future that you have. So I'm actually not the one that's going to be speaking. I'm going to bring up Mr. Cicone Prince, who is a Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award winner. And he got it because of his community service. So I'm going to bring up Mr. Cicone Prince.
Thank you. Good evening. I want to start off with a question. By a show of hands, how many people think that there are only 2 teams playing in this game? By a show of hands, how many people think that there are only 2 teams playing in this game? Okay, so we got 1 here. How many think that there's a number different than 2? Okay, so we got a couple other hands. What is that other number? So we have the Foxes and we have the Eagles, right? Who else is playing in this game? The officials. The officials. Any sporting event you have, soccer, football, baseball, basketball, they all have 3 teams. You have the home team, the guest team, but you also have the officials. And the officials, they have a job of officiating the game. If you have an issue with what they're doing, one of the things you need to do is you need to address them. Talk to them. A lot of us, we have a hard time communicating with people. And it's easy for us to pull out our phones and type up a message, a text message, a Facebook post, an Instagram post about something that's going on that we don't like. But what has that really changed? What difference has that made when it comes to our children? We should understand that our kids are watching us. I mean, they are really looking at us. I shared this story earlier today, and I know that it's needful even now. A couple of years ago, I was doing an event in my hometown I live in Mobile, Alabama. I was there, and I was doing an event at a hotel that was less than a mile from my house. And my son, my youngest son, he was 10 at the time, he's 16 now. And he was there at the event, and I had to go home and get something. And he was like, "Dad, can I ride with you?" And I was like, "Yes, son, come on." And while I'm driving home, while I'm trying to remember everything I need to get, because I can't go and come back again. While I'm driving, my 10-year-old son looks at me, he says, "Dad, I'm proud of you." He says, "Dad, I'm proud of you." Now we're going to have a conversation. We're waiting to talk about the event, but he saw me going after my goals and my dreams. And in that moment, I stopped, not driving, but I stopped on the inside because I realized he's watching me. Our children are watching us. How we react, how we respond. They are watching what we do. We are setting an example for them. We can tell them all the time, "Hey, you can be whatever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do," but then when they look at us, what do they see? What are we truly modeling for our children? I'm going to give you a little nugget, and hopefully this will help you. If you ever want to become unforgettable, have an emotional experience with somebody. If you ever want to become unforgettable, have an emotional experience with somebody. And really, it don't even have to be with somebody, it can be with a thing. And here's what I mean. Back in 2001, I was on my lunch break and I was going to the post office in Mobile, and I went to this intersection. And little did I know that there was a guy going the wrong way down the one-way street and T-boned the car that I was in. Every time I drive through that intersection, I think about that accident because of the emotions that was tied to it. When we look at our children, and in fact, when we look at the lives that they're living even now, what are we doing to make it unforgettable? Are we spending time with them? Are we making adventures with them? Are we just trying to give them stuff? We can actually pour into our children in such a way to where they will remember they can model it for someone else. I told you my son said, Dad, I'm proud of you. I set a precedent for him going after his dreams. And he's going to do the same for his children. So what are we doing today to make life better for our children? Are we setting them up for success? Or are we just hoping and wishing that they'll be better than we are? My father said, son, I want you to do better than me. I want you to do better than I did. And I want that for my children. So yes, I hold them accountable. I give them expectations. I want them to do better. I want them to respect each other. I don't want them to bully and fight each other because I know the end of that. It never works out well. We have an amazing opportunity, even now, even with the young people that we have, to make a difference, not only today, but tomorrow. What do they see when they watch us? What do they take away from our conversations? Not just our conversations, but even our actions. You know, when they see us get out and help somebody in a parking lot who's having trouble getting the groceries out of their car. What do they see? What are we showing them? And is it something that they're going to remember? Us taking time out to help somebody that's fortunate than we are. I talked earlier about the 3 teams that were playing in this game. In the game of life, school is one of the officials. They help to set everything right because they want to see our children succeed, because your children succeeding means they succeed. And indirectly it means that you succeed as well. So all of us need to work together to make sure that our kids have a better future than we do. We need to put in the work and make sure that we're doing what it takes to set them up for success. And it starts here. It starts now. And it can start today. Thank you.